So I'm Will Dean here today with A.J. Roberts, and we're going to be talking with Justin Janoson and Tianna Alley about their upcoming project, What's the Rule? So let's jump right into it. Justin, what was your inspiration for this project?
So my inspiration was I myself have ADHD and I have a twin sister who's autistic. And what I wanted to do was I realized there was also a huge gap in the market for these kinds of stories. And I wanted to be able to tell a story that told these themes and about growing up neurodivergent. But I wanted to make something that I could, like, young me would have looked up to and loved.
Why don't you walk me through some of the challenges you faced while making this project? What was difficult about it?
When making the show, it's a very unique thing because nothing like this to the scale that we're trying to do it has ever really been done before. You can look at big budget movies like Sia's Music, which did not star an autistic lead, or it was about an autistic character, but did not have an autistic actor or neurodivergent actor playing the character. And you have this lack of representation. So to be able to capture that, find the right actors with representation that could represent these characters, and there was times where, because it was a lower budget production, where we were shooting in locations that we got for free, using mostly uh, natural lighting, with the exception of a few scenes. The trick was it was very difficult to try and capture that look of telling a story in this world that people could relate to. Was really hard, but I think we did it.
I played Katie. They are a side character that has undiagnosed ADHD and is kind of in denial of that aspect. Their pronouns are also they, them, and that's kind of reflected of me as a person because I go by she, they.
Do you feel like this project represents neurodivergent ADHD people with autism well?
I think it does. I think it is a very small cast, so therefore there is limitations to how much you can show. But with the number of cast members, it already shows a huge variety. So yes.
What do you hope to gain from this project, and where do you see it going?
For me, the goal with this was to show more representation and also be a part of that, as in like making good characters that people can relate to while showing a lot of different sides to neurodivergency, and how it's not the same experience for everyone. So just definitely like being able to include more people.
We want to use this as a launching pad for more to generate more funds for future episodes, as well as for IndEP Media as a whole to be able to hire and pay disabled artists what a living wage and what they're worth, versus what we had to do on this to try and scrape the bottom of the barrel, and we tried to make sure that everybody was accommodated and paid what we could, trying to create a production company that not only takes advantage of local and state grants for the training and hiring of people with disabilities, but having them work on content that represents themselves and their communities, I think will lead to better stories and hopefully secure employment, because we've proven with seeing through how the reaction has been so far, whether it's people making reaction videos on TikTok, or people writing comments like, "I've been waiting to be the target demographic." Yeah, I was an actual comment. It's insane, and it's this amazing feeling that your work, you feel like this is the first time where you like feel like your work really matters, and there's this pressure that we have to make more, because this now means so much to other people. So
Thanks so much for talking with us today, guys. It was a pleasure. We look forward to seeing the screening on December 4th at Buckman Theater, and make sure to follow all their socials. For IndEP Media, We love seeing it.